Hi guys, I had a few questions over the graphing questions from your homework for the past week, and also there were, I think, a couple on the quiz. So I just wanted to go through a couple of those and show you how it works. Basically, when you're graphing these on MyLabs Plus, when you bring up your tool palette here, if you select the correct shape from here of the graph type that you're trying to do, it will immediately set you up with your original graph. You do not have to try to make that graph. So because I know I am using an exponential function here, and I can tell this one is increasing because its base here is bigger than 1, I'm going to just choose the increasing exponential, and then I'm just going to click anywhere on the graph. What that does is this, it immediately, no matter where I clicked or what I did, this graph right here is the original graph. This is f of x equals 3 to the x in this case. Now, to shift it, if I want to make it this graph, 3 to the x plus 2, I just have to know what this shift or reflection or transformation does. And then I just tell it to do that. So because this is a plus 2 just attached to the end of my equation here, I know that this is a vertical shift up 2. So I'm just going to drag my vertical shift bar to the 2. And now it has done that for me. It has taken every point on that graph and shifted it up 2. So I can save that and check my answer. Let's go ahead and do another one here. So on this one, I've got my original being 9 to the x, another growing exponential function. And then my translated function is going to be 9 to the negative x. So whenever I get to that point, I just have to choose the correct transformation. So again, I just click here and automatically it sets me up. This is 9 to the x. I do not have to try for that one. Now, I know that by changing the x to its negative, what that actually does is that creates a y-axis reflection. So all I need to do is check y-axis reflection. It automatically does that for me, so it was going this direction and now it's going the other direction. So I save that and check my answer. All right, let's do one last one. So again, my original is still a growth, 4 to the x. And watch your terminology here. I saw a little bit of terminology confusion in some of your discussion posts. This 4 is called the base. This is the number that is being taken to the power. This 5 out here is called the leading coefficient. So they're different. Leading coefficient versus base. Watch your terminology on those. So I've got I guess I already did this one. I'm going to do a similar question. Okay, changed it. Okay, so I'm going to start with 6 to the x. Again, just pick it, click anywhere. There's 6 to the x. Now, I know that when I add a leading coefficient out here, that is a number bigger than 1. What that's going to do is that's going to vertically stretch my graph. So I just have to basically tell it by what factor is it doing this. It's doing it by a factor of 3. And save my answer. So that's how those work. You do not have to try for that first one. That first graph just automatically pops up for you, and then you're allowed to change it by just clicking and dragging on the appropriate tools. So I hope this helped.